Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's video will be the November reading. So it's the general reading for all of the astrological signs for November 2018. For the reading, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. If I need to clarify anything, I'll be using the Zillich Tarot by Christine Zillich. And I will pull one additional oracle card from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise, Linn. Do remember these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information on how to do that can be found in the description box below this video. I apologize for getting these out a little later this month. It's just been very hectic past week, so I do apologize for that. The mid-monthlies will be out on time, and then I plan to start working on not just the December but also the 2019 yearly overview for all of the signs. You'll be getting that reading in the month of December as well. So welcome back to everybody who has already seen my videos. Welcome to new viewers. If you have just found me, I do hope that you enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And a big thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to come here and share a few minutes with me, right? And just I hope that the messages in some way do help you. So thank you very much, and I will see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Aries, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your November reading. As I like to remind you, it's a good idea to watch not just your sun sign video, but also your moon and rising sign. Sometimes, for that particular month, the messages in the sun sign video might not resonate as well, but, in the others, the messages might, or by watching all three together, you get a more complete overview of what is coming up for you. All right, so we have, lower my camera just a little bit. There we go. So the card at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the month, you have the Empress. This is number 3 of the major arcanas. Okay, and the Empress is, oh look, and you immediately beneath the Empress you have the Fool, so new beginnings, another major arcana. But the Empress is a card that speaks of growth, expansion. It's very fertile energy, right? The 3s in the tarot are very expansive cards, right? They're very expansive energies. And she is, like the ultimate mother figure in the tarot. She's sort of the ultimate earth mother as well. She's very, as you can see, she is actually pregnant on the card. Everything around her is very lush. The trees are laden with fruit. The wheat is just, very lush and abundant behind her. So it suggests that, there is abundance at hand, growth, expansion. And yes, she can speak of pregnancy, right? So news of pregnancy, either you're, or you might find out, or you might be pregnant at this time, or if it's not you, somebody around you. So pregnancy, birth of a child. But it's also very, very fertile energy for projects, for creative endeavors, right? Creativity. So if there has been like a writer's block or some type of creative block, the Empress comes in to, to really bring this fertile energy to that creativity. So you might be giving birth to a brand new project, giving birth to a new idea. If you've been working on something for a while and it just wasn't moving forward, now it's like all of a sudden it does. And you do have, the Fool card immediately below it, which does speak of brand new beginnings, new cycles. So this could have something to do with this expansive energy, right? Beginning new projects, or just, things in general being very abundant, right? Very fertile. So you have at the center of your reading the 10 of Cups, and it's crossed by the 3 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups is It speaks of, happy home, happy family. Its tens in the tarot are like the culmination of this particular suit, right? So it's an ending. The Ten of Cups, as it deals with the Suit of Cups, which is, water energy. So emotions, feelings. It deals with our family, relationships. It's also intuitive, psychic abilities. But it's the, if we look at the card again, if you think of the Two of Cups, which is the soulmates card, the lovers, they begin their journey together with the Two of Cups. And here we see that, they have sort of completed their journey. They are now a happy family. They have a child, right? The family has grown. They have progressed from 2 to 3 people here. And so, it is a very, it's a very harmonious card, a very happy energy. So happy home life, family life. There could be, this is at the center of the reading. For many of us here in the United States, November is a time when many people do get together, right? We have Thanksgiving this month. It's a time to celebrate, to get together with family, also, friends. And it's crossed by the Three of Pentacles, which is another card that can suggest, partnering up with other people, partnerships, in order to grow. So again, this, we have another 3 here, and this message of growth and expansion. But it's the Three of Pentacles, so very tangible, very real, something that you're, very realistic, that you can actually see and touch here in the material realm. Suit of Pentacles is earth energy, and we associate it with the work that we do, the money we earn. It's our home, our family, resources, material possessions. And the Three of Pentacles can indicate, reaching a short-term goal, completing a project, but then, keeping your eye on the end prize, needing to possibly partner up with other people in order to reach your end goal. So again, this, suggestion of the 2 people, but they might need a third, or a third might be involved. And then we have the 3 people on this card, and then we have the 3 with the 3 Empress, right? And the 3 with the Three of Pentacles. So, for some of you, there could be an expansion here of your family. There could be, growing your family, whether this is bringing in a third person, like a child, or this could be even, like adopting a pet. I mean, for some people, not everybody, wants to have children or grow the family that way, and pets are their children. So there's this group, but any way you look at it, there's a growth, and sort of a tangible growth, but very harmonious, loving energy at the center of the reading. At the foundation, you have the Page of Pentacles, and this is a card that speaks of, again, sort of manifestation, right? This particular page, the Page of Pentacles, pages bring in news, right? They're usually messengers, and this particular page is like, it brings in news about something very real, tangible, possibly to do with your career, a new job, your home, finances, a new way to make money. But it's very real. This page is very much about manifesting, actually bringing that into reality. So there could have been, it does sit at the foundation, and there could have been news that came in with this Page of Pentacles, which is now, brought you've managed to complete a certain project or goal, and now you're thinking about sort of next steps. There's planning involved here, right? This could be an actual person. When we have court cards in a reading, and you do have a couple of court cards, they can be actual people playing a significant role in your life at this time. If so, this would typically be a younger Earth sign individual, male or female, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I usually view pages more as energy. So, energy, news coming in. This is an event, something, related to finances, career. And then there was a waiting in the recent past, right? The Temperance card, it's a major arcana, so more significant energy. This is number 14. And actually you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas in your spread. So that's a significant number of major arcanas. So, that tells me that many of the events transpiring throughout the month for you, you know, they are very much out of your hands. It's divine orchestration at play. And the Temperance card does speak of divine timing. So if there's some type of delay with this, you know, manifestation of whatever this new job or new project, whatever this new thing is, the delay there, it could have been, you know, because of divine timing. So there was a reason for things not starting up, you know, when you thought that they were going to. Divine orchestration at play. And the Temperance card also can speak of moderation, right? About balance, about needing to find balance in our lives. Sometimes the Temperance card comes out when there is an imbalance. So, you know, if we are overindulging, if there are excesses in certain areas of our life, for example, you know, overeating, overspending, you know, drinking too much, partying too much, you know, whatever, or even working too much. So whatever this too much part is, there's a need to sort of rein that in and regain the balance again with the Temperance card. Crowning your reading, the message from your higher self, you have this fast-paced energy of the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, you can see that, you know, we have this, all of these unicorns stampeding down the mountaintop. So it's a very fast-paced, dynamic, forceful energy coming in. We usually associate it with news. So news coming in quite quickly. It's also associated with change, you know, like change being in the air, change coming in, change is afoot, possibly news coming in from a distance, from afar, from, you know, if this is related to a job or a new opportunity, this could be coming from quite a distance from where you are. There could be a lot of back and forth communication with the Eight of Wands. It's not associated with like slow snail mail. It's more like the fast-paced texting, emailing. You know, if this is to do with a new job offer, this is you going back and forth, you know, setting up the interviews, waiting for answers back from the interviews. It can also be, again, you know, this travel, so possibly traveling to somewhere at a distance from where you are, traveling by air, right? These wands are sort of flying through the air, so air travel, traveling to a distant place. But it's very fast-paced. Sometimes it can be like a news that is time sensitive, so you might need to act quite quickly on it. But there's a focus here, you know, on this news coming in and the change that this news is going to bring about. In your near future, you have the Star card. So this is Major Arcana number 17, the Star, which is wish fulfillment, right? It's wish upon a star, having your wishes come true. It's also a card of healing. So if there has been, you know, any illness, if there has been, you know, any emotional or physical healing that has been needed, you know, with the Star card comes in with this very lovely, very healing energy to help, you know, help move you through that. It's also, like I was saying, wish fulfillment, but it's not just about putting our, you know, wishes out there, setting our intentions. It's also about maintaining an upbeat attitude, right? Keeping the faith, believing that these things will happen. So it's a very, you know, optimistic and upbeat energy as well. So wish fulfillment, things going in, and it does sit across from the Temperance card. So, you know, whatever that delay might have been for you, there was a reason for it, but, you know, you do have coming in wish fulfillment. So if you have been wishing for this news, this new job, this, you know, whatever this new thing is, it's coming in. There's wish fulfillment. You appear as the Ace of Swords, and surrounding you, you have the Six of Swords. So interesting combination because, you know, the Ace of Swords is a blessing from the universe. The Ace of Swords is, it speaks of new beginnings. Aces in the tarot are yes cards. So if you've been waiting for an answer on something, we have a big yes here. And we also have, you know, news coming in possibly here with the Eight of Wands. So positive news. And, you know, that you could be gaining new insight, gaining clarity on a situation with this Ace of Wands, because it does, you know, the suit of I'm sorry, not Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, because the suit of Swords is it's the suit of the mind, right? This is air energy. And so it has to do with our thoughts. It's the intellect. It's where we come up with our ideas, also how we communicate those ideas to other people. So with this Ace of Swords, there could be a new way of thinking, seeing things from a new perspective, gaining insight, gaining clarity, kind of like that aha moment, this epiphany. So you could have been waiting for this, and it's, now excuse me, victory is at hand. You are, you are having your wishes fulfilled. You are gaining that insight, whatever it is that you have been working towards. There's big yes signs here that things are working out. Now, surrounding you with the Six of Swords, this is one of the two transition cards in the tarot. So it usually indicates, movement, moving away from a more difficult, more challenging situation into one that is calmer, that is better, that is more suited for you, that you'll feel, better about entering into. In the traditional tarot, it usually shows a woman being rowed away in a rowboat, right? Sailing from choppy waters into calmer waters. So again, something to do with travel. There could be travel by boat, travel across the sea, international travel here. The Six of Swords can be just, mentally moving on. So, just mentally deciding, okay, I've had enough, I'm beginning this new, whatever this new job is, so I'm leaving all of the negative thoughts in the past. Or it can be physically moving on, right? It is, again, a transition card. So transitioning, physically moving out of one situation into another. Your hopes and fears, you have the Hangman. And the messages I'm getting off of this Hangman are kind of twofold. I'm getting one going back to the Temperance card, where there could be a fear that, for whatever reason, there's a delay. Things, there's going to be a delay in things progressing, in movement. Even though you do have movement cards, there's like a fear here that, things might not move forward or might not move forward as quickly as you had hoped. On the flip side, there could be a hope that, related to this Ace of Swords, that you do gain this new perspective, right? That you are able to view a situation from a new vantage point, new point of view, because that's really what the Hangman is all about. It's about surrender, right? Surrendering to this particular moment if there is a delay, or, if you do have to wait. But understand that there's a reason for it. And so, it's about surrendering, giving in, releasing this need to control and accepting the situation in order to gain a new perspective, in order to understand things or see things from a different perspective, right? As you head out of the month, you have the King of Pentacles. So this is a card that, it's more Pentacles. You have Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles could be a person, right? When we have a court card, this could be an older earth sign individual, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, even though he appears as the male. And he's very, if this is a person, this person will be a very good kind of counselor or advisor. He's very good with his money, right? Financial planner, financial advising. He's good at managing his money. He's good at making money, holding on to it, investing it. He's very wise. He's very dependable. Earth energy, it's very solid, down to earth, practical energy. So this could be a person. This would be a beneficial person to have around you. This could just be energy surrounding you as you head out of the month into December. This could be you feeling more grounded, right? You're more stable. Your finances are finally, they're where you want them to be, possibly because of this news, this, maybe this new job offer, maybe this opportunity at a distance from where you are. And so you appear very solid here as this King of Pentacles. Now, you have as your oracle card, Uncovering Treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Let me find this in the guidebook so we can see the full meaning for the card. Hold on one second. And it says, Look beneath the surface in your life and you will find treasure. Bounty is awaiting you in many forms. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and are worthy of it. Something that you thought was ordinary will turn out to be extraordinary. Take a second to look at the people and the situations in your life. Sometimes receiving treasure is simply a matter of seeing life in a new way. That's exactly this, seeing things from a new perspective, right? This Ace of Swords, Hanging Man. The treasure was always there. You just didn't see it. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, on the journey, the traveler confronts dragons and overcomes obstacles, and in the process discovers the depth of the treasure in their soul. Often, treasure is found in the most unexpected of places. Sometimes, after it seems that you have faced an inner dragon, you will find the hidden treasure. Success begets success. So as you begin to seek and find the bounty in your life, more and more rewards will follow. This card heralds a bountiful, prosperous, abundant time in your life, which is exactly what the Empress is for your overall energy, right? Abundance, fertile, right? Things expanding, growth. And then you do have, again, this wonderful 10 of Cups at the center of your reading. So, it looks like November could be a month of significant growth for you, change, but change for the better, possibly quite quickly, even though there are these other, maybe slow or, a little delay, or, you need to wait, just allow things to progress naturally. But there's movement here, right? There's quite a bit of movement. And then again, this needing to see things from a different point of view, which, according to the Oracle card here, it could be this need to see life in a new way, right? And to uncover the treasure, which was always there. You just didn't see it. So for whatever reason, maybe this is an opportunity that is kind of right in front of you, but for whatever reason, you didn't notice it before, or it's like now is the time for you to pay attention, and take advantage of whatever these opportunities are. But overall, it looks like a very positive month for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful November. Bye for now.